Hi all, it's Sam from Heart to Hand Crafts with another Halloween video for you this week. I've got this really cool free Digi stamp from papercraftermagazine.co.uk. I printed my Digi stamp onto high quality cardstock and now I'm just going ahead and colouring it in with my Spectrum Noir pens. As I've said before with my shading, I'm certainly no expert. I just go with what I feel. And with this green part here, it was quite a light colour in contrast to the dark. So I did do my best to blend it really as good as I could. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's not perfect, but I am pleased with the shading of the pumpkin and the green bit at the top. So next I decided that I didn't want to leave the bandage on the pumpkin completely white. You know, sometimes you see with mummies they've got that weathered look about them. So I'm just going through some colours to select which one I think will fit well here. And then I find quite a light colour, it's Silk from my Basics collection. And I'm just adding a little touch around the edges of the bandage just to give it a little bit of perspective. And I think that weathered effect on the bandage works really well. Now I'm blending a background for my card using Spiced Marmalade Distress Oxide ink. And now that my background's blended, I'm going to stencil over the top of it. I'm just sticking it down so that the stencil stays in place when I add my ink to it. And I felt like this had quite a spooky feel to it, although it's not a Halloween stencil. This ink is from Stampin' Up and it's early Espresso. And I'm going gently along the stencil. I'm trying to go with the grain of the cuts to make sure that none of them flip up whilst I'm putting my ink on. I just go over it a little bit more towards the end there just to make sure that I've got a really good coverage. And then I'm going to remove my tape. And take my stencil off. So I went ahead and cut my background so it fit onto a 6x6 card. And I also cut some brown cardstock to go behind it. And I left a border between each piece. Now you could see there that I'd previously used this card and obviously made an error. I decided to keep it because I knew that I'd be able to use it for another project later on. As long as the border was quite slim, I'd be able to conceal that mistake from before. Now that the brown cardstock's been adhered, I'm going to adhere my background. And then I'm going to adhere my pumpkin Digi stamp. And then the cute little sentiment that came with the Digi stamp set, which says mummy plus pumpkin equals mumkin. I'm really enjoying making Halloween cards, so I've got another one to share with you next week. If you're enjoying watching my videos, please hit like and subscribe to keep up to date with my latest videos.